Hi, I'm Tony, and here's some news from the Health Department. As of February 1999, all bike helmets sold in the United States will be required to meet the Consumer Product Safety Commission standards. The standards include impact roll-off, which means how well the helmet stays on during a crash, and strap strength. Helmet for kids under 5 will be required to cover more of the head than for adults. Helmets that already comply with the new standards can get an ACPSC label. Make sure the helmet you choose offers good ventilation and has straps that are easily adjustable for a secure fit. Please note, helmets should sit level on your head, not tilted back to provide forehead protection. Of the 757 bicyclists killed in the United States last year, 96% were not wearing a helmet. Remember, safety first. I'm Tony DeMaris reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Felix. Today we have a special guest on Teen Vid News, Dr. Ugasian, our new assistant principal. We would like you to meet him through our program and listen as he answers some questions that we have prepared. Dr. Ugasian, what do you think of our building in general as a middle school?
Well, the first thing that strikes me about Wells Middle School, it's very well organized. I like the way all the kids are put into teams, and each floor takes care of the 6th grade, the 7th grade, and the 8th grade. As far as the overall structure of the building, I think it's pretty well laid out. By the way, I want to thank you all for inviting me down here to speak with you. It's certainly a pleasure and a new experience for me. Okay, what's the next question?
How do you like working with the age group? You were at Southbridge High for quite a few years.
Yes, I like this age group. They're very dynamic. The kids we have at Wells are very energetic. They're very enthusiastic. I think that, and what many of you don't realize is the first 10 years I was teaching, I was right here at Wells, at that time, junior high school. So I started teaching here. In fact, I taught science with some of the teachers that you have here today. And I enjoyed working with the kids then, and today I still enjoy working with this age group.
Could you describe your expectations for the students at Wells?
Well, there again, as a brand new vice principal, I do have some expectations that I think I share with all of our teachers. And as you probably recall from our assemblies, we had 3 things that we wanted to permeate our school year, that all the students would learn and hopefully practice and would reinforce. Those 3 things are respect, discipline, and cleanliness. And as I mentioned in our assemblies, we wanted our students to first of all have self-respect in the way they carry themselves, the way they come to school prepared, with a good attitude, respecting themselves as persons, and then going to the next step and respecting each other. We'd like to have all of our students respect one another here at Wells Middle School. And then the next step of that is to respect the teachers and the building. And all of our teachers, I'm sure, are finding that our students are fast becoming very respectful students, and we're very strict about that here. In terms of discipline, self-discipline, and the discipline to do your assignments in school, to be here on time. I'm sure you all realize that if you've been absent 3 days, or if you've been tardy 3 days at Wells, a letter has gone home just stating our concerns about attendance. In terms of cleanliness, I think you've seen that our cafeteria is very clean during lunch periods. If you take a walk around our hallways, you'll find our hallways are clean. And for a school this size, you'll find that we don't have any writing on the walls or in the men's and ladies' rooms, things like that. So we're, trying to get those 3 things as part of the everyday life at Wells Middle School.
How do you think the year is going so far?
I think it's going great. I love the job. I'm busy, I can say that. And from the time I get here in the morning till the time I leave in the afternoon, there's always something to do, dealing with the kids and the teachers and different needs, and I like it.
Thank you, Dr. Ugasian, for this interview.
Well, thank you.
Good luck in your new position.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Felix Lucia reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Julie. On Sunday, October 18th, the National Honor Society of Southbridge High School will be holding a can and bottle drive. Members of the Honor Society will be knocking on doors throughout Southbridge. This drive will be held from noon to 4 p.m. Please save your cans and bottles for these young people. I'm Julie Peliquin reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Miranda. Today we have two of the Pop Warner cheerleaders with us. They are going to tell you about the competition they were involved in over this past weekend. They are also going to give you the names of the cheerleaders and coaches of this year's Pop Warner's cheerleading squad.
The Southbridge Pop Warner Colts cheerleaders competed in the Wachusett Regionals cheerleading competition on October 10, 1998. The competition was held at the Assumption College in Worcester. Their performance was outstanding. They won first place, and they will now move on to compete at the New England Regionals to be held in November.
This year's Colts cheerleaders are Amanda Langevin, Amanda Dagnan, Courtney Bujo, Julianne Kinnick, Alyssa Tetlow, Caitlin Bonadiaz, Courtney Benoit, Samantha Lazo, Angela Billis, Joanna Alicia, Felicia Pena, Sonia Gallipo, Kayla Dunn, Dalen Altieri, Carrie Carpentier, and their two co-captains, Janice Alicia and Crystal Brusso. The coaches are Lisa Lazo, Mary Lou Bonadiaz, Karina Pena, Evelyn Alicia, and Kathy Tetlow.
We now pause for these public service announcements.
Where's Michael?
National Guard duty.
Ah, bet he's just sandbagging.
I don't think so.
Sure he is. He left us with all the big fires to put out.
Over 52% of our military is made up of the National Guard and Reserve. They serve in times of war and in times of disaster. And the jobs they perform are hard enough, without you making it harder.
Well, let's hope he's ready for some late nights when he gets back.
Please support your employees in the National Guard and Reserve.
20 kids. For 1 hour a week, you leave your concrete world of flip phones and faxes and talk to 20 kids about how business works. They will question everything, but those 20 kids will talk to 20 more. So by Saturday, what you said on Thursday could be halfway around their world. You get to make a difference. Could just make the rest of your week pretty dull. That's the new JA, teaching kids how business works.
Hi, I'm Megan. Recently, a member of our Teen Vid News staff was chosen as Youth of the Week. His name is Geraldo Alvarez. Geraldo is very active at the Youth Center. He is considered a key volunteer. We'd like to ask him some questions about the Youth Center. How often do you go to the Youth Center?
I go to the Youth Center every single day that it's open.
What are some of the things that you volunteer for?
I volunteer to help clean. I run the snack bar. I sit behind the signing desk where the members have to sign in and get their membership card. I go on the computers to help the younger children. We play pool tournaments that I help out with. And I play games with the kids.
What are the hours of the Youth Center?
Mondays through Thursdays are 3 to 5:30. On Monday, it's 6 o'clock to like 11 for the high school only. And Friday, it's 3 to 8 for all members.
Do you think that we could get either Orlando Rodriguez or Lima Morin to come in and speak to our audience about the different things that are going on at the Youth Center?
Yes, I think we could.
Thank you. I'm Megan Benvenuti reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. The Southbridge Optimist Club will be holding its third annual Tri-Star Football Competition on October 29th at 6 p.m. at McMahon Field. Any boy or girl ages 6 to 13 is eligible to compete in punting, passing, and place-kicking contests. Entrants will be scored on distance and accuracy and will not be allowed to wear cleats, spikes, or turf-type shoes. Entry forms are available at Wells, West Street, Charlton Street, Eastwood Road Schools, and also at Trinity Catholic Academy. Pop Warner coaches also have entry forms. We will be airing this message next week also. I'm Caitlin Parsik reporting for Team Vid News.
Hi, I'm Nathan with a sports update. The Wells boys soccer team has a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. The Wells soccer team has a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Both teams will play against Blackstone Millville this week. The Southbridge High boys soccer team has a record of 6 wins and 6 losses. The Southbridge High girls field hockey team has a record of 4 wins and 6 losses. The golf team has a record of 6 wins and 5 losses. The big new is SHS football, 5 wins and no losses. Could they be Super Bowl bound? Good luck to all sports teams.
And now a never-before-shown video of last year's Wind Ensemble concert in June presented by the music department here at Wells. And now for your listening pleasure, here is last year's Wind Ensemble.
We now pause for these public service announcements.
One of the reasons lions roar is to warn threatening bachelor males from other prides to stay away from their young. Here, a lion cub gets a lesson in proper roaring from its father. Teaching this behavior is not just crucial to the pride, but also to the survival of the species. Just a reminder how important it is for fathers to spend time with their children.
Here's my nephew Scruff, about to run into trouble again.
Hey, Bobo, where's your video game? In here. Well, look at this. Uh-oh. It's my dad's. You want to hold it? What'll I do?
If you get my new comic activity book, More Adventures with Scruff, you'll find out what you can do about bullies and guns. And you'll see lots of games.
Cool.
For your free copy of my new comic activity book, just write Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652, and help take a bite out of crime.
I want it. I want it.
And now a report on the progress of one of our local football players from Southbridge High School, Jake Dubriel, a 1996 graduate of Southbridge High and a football standout in his second year at Holy Cross. Jake has returned 4 kickoffs for a total.
Look at the replay, though. It certainly was a great effort by Dubriel. For yards. And watch the hit he takes as he tries to book it well back inside. He's going to put the helmet, and his body just kind of goes limp.
An assistant coach at Holy Cross, along with our own Vince Marino. This is Nathan Dewey reporting for Teen Vid News.
The next Cops and Kids dance will be on Friday, October 23rd at the Night of Columbus. The dance will be from 7 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Admission is $2. There will be dancing to DJ music and refreshments will be sold.
Last Friday night, the top 2 teams in the Southern Worcester County League South battled it out in Northbridge. The Northbridge Rams, undefeated, hosted the Southbridge Pioneers, who were also undefeated. The Rams were favored by just about everyone in the league, and the Telegram placed them as 8-point favorites. The Pioneers were very successful on their first drive until junior Matt Dubriel fumbled the ball and the Rams recovered. The fumble recovery eventually led to a 40-yard field goal by Rick Azadorian. Northbridge led it 3-0. Southbridge High School junior Jason Bonadias ran the ball in for the 20-yard line to put the Pioneers on top 7-3 at halftime. Rams running back Matt Blood took the ball in from a yard out with 3:27 left in the third quarter, and now Northbridge took the lead 10-7. Just 2 minutes later, Bonadias ran it in from 19 yards, and Southbridge regained the lead 14-10. Southbridge was up 21-10 after sophomore quarterback Joey Jalbert faked to Bonadias, and senior Peter Billis ran it in for a 24-yard touchdown. Bonadias scored his 3rd touchdown of the game, which put him in the division lead with 13, with just seconds remaining in the game, and the Pioneers won it 28-10. Southbridge remains undefeated at 5-0, while Northbridge suffers their first loss. They are 4-1. Scott Phipps, Southbridge High coach, later said about the game that it was, quote, a great win for our program. The Pioneers' next game is Friday, October 17th at Grafton. The next Pioneer home game is October 30th versus the Leicester Wolverines.
Hey kids, Teen Vid News is looking for some kids with talent. If you can sing, dance, or play a musical instrument, Teen Vid News is looking for you. If you want to be on Teen Vid News, just write to us at Teen Vid News, 1 Mechanic Street, care of the Southbridge Police Department, Southbridge, Mass. 01550. Or you can call us at 765-1525 and leave a message.
Don't you love that safe, free feeling you get in a pickup truck, Larry?
Yeah, nothing but you, me, the open road, a deer.
Yeah! A cow! Yeah! An ostrich! The village people! The village people?
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Especially in pickup trucks.
I didn't know the village people were doing a road tour.
These are the drugs that you may start to use. And these are the ones I don't want you using.
Drug Abuse Resistance Education.
Keep your friends that are real friends.
Every week, the police officers of DARE are teaching our children how to resist the pressures to use drugs.
Everyone's doing it. No.
Let's get out of here.
No simple slogans with easy answers.
Remember, I want you to stay safe because I want to see you again.
Dare to make a difference.
Thanks for watching Teen Vit News.
Send your comments or suggestions to the Southbridge Police Department, 1 Mechanic Street, Southbridge, Mass. 01550.
Or you can call the Cable 11 studio at 765-1525 and leave your message. And we'll see you the next time around.
And unlike the world of past, our kids grow up too fast. So what they see in store is the threats about war. And the deadly game they're taught is that happiness is bought.